Good morning. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader from the Top Step. I am here for NakedTrader.com with the Monday morning webcast. Okay, I'm not going to rehash too much of it. I think if you trade these markets every day, you pretty much know what the situation is before us. On Friday, we had an extremely volatile session. We traded in a 56 handle range. The employment report was, initially thought to be decent, and we traded up to the daily pivot at 12.19, and then that was faded real hard. We bounced around and found support at 11.83 a few times, but the rumors at that point, of the S&P downgrade weighed on the market, and any gleam of hope, plus the situation in Italy, really kept things very negative. Our Friday low was 11.63. And we really bounced around in literally 20, 30, sometimes 40 handle swings. So this is the most volatility that we've seen in years. It's some of the biggest volatility that I've ever been involved with, that's for sure. And you just need to be real careful. Be at your desk, use stops, be hedged. Watch what you're holding overnight, if you're holding anything overnight. I mean, it's been months since I've been holding anything overnight, and it's just, at first it was just the unpredictability of the gaps, and now it's just gigantic volatility. So Friday night, the rumor of the S&P downgrade became reality, and we were downgraded from AAA to, I think, AA plus. And beyond the fact that it happened, that's where my concern as a trader stops, and it's where your concern as a trader should stop too. It doesn't matter why it happened. It doesn't matter whose fault it is. It doesn't matter who's to blame. Our job as traders is to trade the scenario that's presented to us, and this is what has been presented to us, and we have to trade what's on our screens and trade what we see. Okay, so we opened Sunday night. We opened about 11.67, trade down as low as 61.5. So 61.5 is really the line in the sand right now. Right now we're trading 11.68, and we bounced up as high as that peak there, 11.89 last night. So we are seeing, we talk about in the Top Step IM, we talk about the 10 handle rule. Right now it's the 30 handle rule, the 20 handle rule. Things are moving in big numbers. It's great for traders. These are great trader swings to trade. I mean, they're fantastic. But it's not a real safe environment to be investing or holding. I mean, that moment's going to come. The pivots are extremely stretched. The daily pivot sits today at 11.93.25. 3-day pivot sits up at 12.08. So the 3-day pivot is about 67 handles off the ultimate lows that we made on the open Sunday night. That's extremely stretched. We're going to get a sustainable bounce. We're going to revert to the mean. That will happen. That will absolutely happen. But you've got to be patient, and you've got to wait for that for any longer term positions. Okay? Anticipating that sustainable bounce is going to come, you can get chopped up. And we're not talking death by 1,000 paper cuts. We're talking death by 10 hatchet blades, because things are moving down in 5, 10 handles. So you don't want to be out of bullets and literally afraid to push the button by the time that the real bounce comes. So a lot of uncertainty out there. Just be cautious. And when the bounce comes, it should be something you should be able to get behind, for a couple of days. But a lot of this has got to get worked out. So support and resistance levels. Support levels, like I said, 61.5 is our first line in the sand today. Then I've got some pretty moderate support at 52, 11.52. A break of 11.52 today gets us back into what I call the psychological market. That's when everybody's spooked, running for the hills. You've got people jumping out of windows and puking up stocks, and you've just got to wait for that to work itself out. Okay? And that's paid off, because in that working it out, you get a 30 handle bounce. Even if it only lasts 20 minutes, you can catch part of that and you can make your day, if not your week. So just be patient. On the upside, a lot of resistance, obviously. 11.75, then 11.81, 1189, 1193 daily pivot, 1193 quarter, and then round number 1200. A lot of resistance to chew through today, if it's a day to even do that. So everybody have a good day. Mike Vacchi, Princeton Trader for NakedTrader.com. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another webcast. Have a good day, and I'll see everybody in the morning.